A military budget dedicated by a state to raising and maintaining an armed forces, or other methods essential for defense purposes. As of 2022, global military spending topped $2.3 trillion US. Today we will be diving into the projected military expenditures of different countries by the year 2030, and counting down the top 10 military expenditure forecasts, and exploring the current budgets, forecasted budgets, and main focuses for the year 2030. So, let's get started. Number 10, Japan. Japan's military expenditure stands at approximately $49.7 billion, 2.1% of total GDP. By 2030, it is forecasted to reach around $60 billion. Japan's main focus in 2030 will be on strengthening its self-defense capabilities, modernizing its military equipment, and enhancing its maritime security in the East China Sea. Number 9, South Korea. Currently, South Korea's military expenditure is approximately $46.4 billion, 2.1% of total GDP. The forecasted budget for 2030 is estimated to be around $66 billion. South Korea's main focus in 2030 will be on developing advanced missile defense systems, enhancing cyber warfare capabilities, and improving its joint military operations with its allies. Number 8, Germany. Germany's military expenditure is around $55 billion, 2.5% of total GDP. The forecasted budget for 2030 is expected to increase to approximately $66 billion. Germany's main focus in 2030 will be on enhancing its NATO commitments, investing in modern equipment and technology, and strengthening its cyber defense capabilities. Number 7, United Kingdom. The UK's military expenditure stands at approximately $61.5 billion, 3.1% of total GDP. The forecasted budget for 2030 is projected to be around $70 billion. UK's main focus in 2030 will be on modernizing its nuclear deterrent, investing in next-generation military capabilities, and maintaining its global military presence. Number 6, France. France's military expenditure is approximately $56.8 billion, 2.4% of total GDP. The forecasted budget for 2030 is estimated to reach around $90 billion. France's main focus in 2030 will be on strengthening its conventional and nuclear deterrence, investing in cybersecurity measures, and enhancing its military capabilities in the maritime domain. Number 5, Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia's military expenditure is around $75 billion, 3.3% of total GDP. The forecasted budget for 2030 is expected to increase to approximately $98 billion. Saudi Arabia's main focus in 2030 will be on enhancing its defense capabilities, diversifying its defense procurement, and strengthening its regional security partnerships. Number 4, Russia. Russia's military expenditure stands at approximately $86.4 billion, 3.9% of total GDP. The forecasted budget for 2030 is projected to be around $140 billion. Russia's main focus in 2030 will be on modernizing its military equipment, strengthening its strategic nuclear forces, and investing in emerging technologies such as hypersonic weapons and unmanned systems. Number 3, India. India's military expenditure is around $81.4 billion, 3.6% of total GDP. The forecasted budget for 2030 is estimated to reach approximately $213 billion. India's main focus in 2030 will be on enhancing its naval capabilities, modernizing its air force, and strengthening its border defense infrastructure. Number 2, China. China's military expenditure stands at approximately $292 billion, 13% of total GDP. The forecasted budget for 2030 is expected to increase significantly to around $736 billion. China's main focus in 2030 will be on expanding its blue water navy, advancing its air and missile defense systems, and investing in emerging technologies such as artificial intelligence and space-based capabilities. Number 1, United States of America. United States military expenditure is approximately $877 billion, 39% of total GDP. The forecasted budget for 2030 is projected to exceed $1,026 billion. The United States' main focus in 2030 will be on maintaining its technological superiority, investing in advanced weapon systems, and addressing emerging threats such as cybersecurity and space-based warfare. The top 10 military expenditure forecasts for 2030. It's fascinating to see how these countries are preparing for the future, allocating significant budgets to safeguard their interests and enhance their defense capabilities. You for joining us today. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel for more exciting content, and leave your comments below. Until next time, stay informed and stay curious.